Finn's News, in cooperation with Ace Per Head, presents
What's Up with Branden Albert's Play? One of the biggest disappointments for the Miami Dolphins so far this preseason has been the play of their left tackle, Branden Albert. Surprisingly, Albert's had subpar technique, been unable to handle job assignments, and make adjustments on the fly. What we see here is a reoccurring theme with Albert: bad technique. He's chasing the defender. His arms are outstretched. He has 1 foot in the ground and 1 foot raised. His upper body is leading the way, leaning over his toes. This offers no power. The defender easily fights him off, makes an inside move, and puts pressure on Tannehill. More bad technique. This is not how you want your pass set to look. You want to be down low, knees bent, hips tight, arms driving up, not straight, not stiff, not looking like a board. This is another play where Albert gets beat. Here we see again bad technique. He's leaning over his toes, chasing the defender. He has no power. He's driven 3 yards into the backfield. The defender fights him off, makes another inside move. Albert can only watch as Tannehill gets hit. The defensive end beats Albert at the snap of the ball. He comes in tight and low, heading for Tannehill. This is the kind of play that can end a quarterback's season. The trend of poor form and poor technique for Albert continues. The 250-pound linebacker Brooks Reed, who's near 60 pounds lighter than Albert, uses a club move to get Albert off balance, swimming his way to an inside move and putting pressure on Tannehill. Here's another play with the same look that we saw earlier. Stiff as a board, no functional leverage. He's blown up and the play is disrupted because of this. Here's 2 more plays of Albert being beat. Again, Brooks Reed beats him to the inside, and Albert can only watch as the play is disrupted. To the right, we see Albert once again showing no functional power, no functional strength through poor leverage and poor technique. He's driven into the backfield, and the play is again disrupted. Here's the film of 2 plays where Branden Albert just fails miserably in his run blocking. Some of it is poor technique and bad leverage, and some of it is just lack of strength. Poor technique of a chicken wing block by Albert is not effective on the NFL level. It has no drive, there is no leverage. Over the course of the next 2 run plays, you'll see that Branden Albert seemingly gets lost within the play and misses his assignments. These are rookie mistakes we don't expect from an all-pro like Branden Albert. He shoots out, doesn't know who to pick up. Midway through the play, he realizes he's made a mistake, and all he can do is watch as the players he should have had disrupt the play. I know this makes it sound like the world is falling and the Miami Dolphins offensive line is going to be a shambles, and with it the 2016 season will collapse around it. But most of these issues that Branden Albert has displayed can be corrected with film study and good coaching. I believe that Branden Albert will definitely perform better than he has in the preseason. And if you look at weeks 2 and week 3 and see the output that the offense was able to put forth, despite the poor play of Branden Albert, what can we expect if he does play well?